Hello and good evening. This is Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Thursday, the 13th of August. Now, today, what we have to talk about is not necessarily the ones that are moving like crazy, because we got a bunch of these coins that have exploded today. And it's tough to predict what will exactly explode, but what you can really focus on are the ones that are setting up for the next move. And this is what we really need to be focused on, not chasing after the ones that have already mooned, but looking for the ones that are about to. In my mind, the best way to predict something like that is to look for setups. Look for the ones that are set up correctly. Range contraction leads to range expansion. So yesterday we talked about trades of the day being Bitcoin and most essentially Ethereum, which is still the case today. These are perfectly set up for a big explosion to the upside. A break over 400 for Ethereum is still a great trade. However, there's a bunch of coins just taking the oxygen out of the room right now. Chainlink being one of them, breaking from a very short-term consolidation. This thing is up over 18. Before you know it, this thing is going to be over $100 per coin. So this thing is going ballistic. We have all kinds of reasons why this should not happen. This should not continue. But this is a clear case of a supply-demand imbalance. Nobody really cares about some technical indicator that's showing on the chart. This is accumulation happening. This is fear of missing out. And this has taken away pretty much all the attention from everything else. But it's not just Chainlink either. There's plenty of coins, even Tron. My God, it's Tron breaking out, believe it or not. And we don't stop there. Look at this one, Algo. Algo is breaking out from a nice base as well too. And it's up versus the US dollar at 65 cents. Got a long way to go. We even have Kyber Network is building a big cup pattern at this point with a neckline at $2. So this one is looking ready to go at some point. Maker has been having an extremely strong couple of days, breakout above 625. So it's not just them. Because of the fact that Bitcoin has been stalling lately, we have some of these swing trades that are set up versus BTC. So these are, I guess, what we'd call altcoins. And of these, some of them have been just extremely strong. Ocean is setting up for the next move. This is consolidating for the next move here. So this is more of a weekly consolidation. I prefer to see this hang out for another couple of days, maybe even another week before it makes an attempt to break out again, because that would make it a lot more sustainable, have a lot more potential. But again, you can't really predict these things. All you can do is react based on what you expect. Hero has hit our target. This is the cup with handle pattern. And what I've done here is I've drawn basically the neckline, which is right in this area. So this is the neckline for the coupled handle pattern. And the target for this is the depth of that cup pattern. And when you extrapolate that to the neckline, it's hit its target. So this is where a lot of people will be chasing after this one. And that's not a good plan. Wait for the next consolidation to set up and map out that plan. Icon even is finally setting up this huge base here, and eventually at somewhere over 4,600 sats will be a good breakout play. Raven is starting to come up off the bottom. Looks terrible right now, but everything is starting to come alive with volume, while Bitcoin is in consolidation, hibernation for right now. Another one is, this is a really a great pattern right now. This one is looking really strong. This is a great consolidation setting up at this point. A break above 1,600 sats is going to be a good trade. And another one which is catching attention is Waves. One of our Omnia customers brought this to our attention here. Waves is breaking out above 1,944, and that is certainly hit its target to the upside and is being pummeled down. But look at the volume on here. Look at the massive volume on this, and this is all good. So to me, rather than chase after these guys, my thought is to wait on the right things to be breaking out. The best chart by far, and this is matching what we talked about yesterday, But to me, Ethereum has got just a phenomenal looking consolidation that should break out really hard above 400. If we look at the weekly chart, a little bit low on the energy, big time low on the energy, but this is a big breakout. If we break out above 400, this thing is going to run, and it should double up to 800 on the first swing up. Another week or so in this pattern would be good, but man, this thing on the daily chart looks super, super good right now. Another one that we've talked about, which is due to break, has been Cardano. It's been in a very similar pattern to this, same trend line up here. Looks ready to break. We have a bunch of these ready to break. Money will rotate back into the top 10 again here fairly shortly. Then it will be no longer time to go into altcoins versus the BTC, but instead pile back on to the top 10. That is today's trade of the day. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you on Sunday with the weekend report. Take care.